In the 2008 Bitcoin white paper, the anonymous developer of the cryptocurrency, Satoshi Nakamoto, stated, "I've been working on a new electronic cash system that's fully peer-to-peer with no third party. We really need a system like this, but from what I understand of your plan, it doesn't seem to scale to the necessary size," was the first response to Satoshi's message. Since then, concerns about Bitcoin's scalability, slow transaction speed, high transaction prices, and lack of support for smart contracts have been raised. I'll discuss a groundbreaking project that is scalable, safe, and quick in this video. It also addresses all of these problems. So let us get started right now. Today's project, named Bitcoin Spark. The innovative Bitcoin Spark project seeks to improve upon Bitcoin's drawbacks by offering customers unmatched security, speed, and scalability. With the use of cutting-edge consensus algorithms, blockchain technology, and a novel governance structure, Bitcoin Spark seeks to completely transform how we see and use digital currencies in our daily lives. Let's now talk more about Bitcoin's shortcomings and how Bitcoin Spark addresses them. First off, there is a very low transaction rate and quickness when using Bitcoin. Bitcoin can only handle 7 transactions every second when using a 1 megabyte block size. Visa, the payment processor, can handle up to 65,000 transactions annually, processing an average of about 4,000. Due to its scalability problems, transaction Bitcoin will eventually become inappropriate for widespread usage as a payment method. Because of this, a large number of developers are attempting to build layer 2 sidechains and other methods of enhancing Bitcoin's functionality. But at its core, it will always be a network built with 2009's computing technology. Costs of transactions, the gas tax to finish transactions, increases as the Bitcoin network gets busier and can greatly extend the transaction finality time as well as the transaction cost. Therefore, Bitcoin is totally inappropriate as a layer 1 payment method for any form of modest payment. For example, if someone wanted to transmit $10 in Bitcoin, the expenses could end up being higher than the amount being sent. Bitcoin mining issue. The proof of work system's difficulty is the primary factor in Bitcoin mining. This implies that individuals who are already wealthy in fiat currency have a big edge over those who are not, having the capacity to buy enormous amounts of computing power for computation in large facilities. Large-scale miners already possess the power of this new currency. Lack of smart contracts. Bitcoin is a very basic peer-to-peer, P2P, digital asset transfer system. There isn't another built-in usage for the Bitcoin network, and every additional use case that is added on top of it will just cause transaction congestion. Although Ethereum overcome this, it still has a number of issues that will eventually drive it to the limit of its usefulness. Bitcoin Spark offers the following solutions to the constraints that Bitcoin faces. By cutting down the time per block, Bitcoin Spark addresses the issue of transaction speed. Besides expanding the quantity of distinct transaction capacities for every block. Second, the fees for utilizing the chain can be greatly lowered in line with the investment made by miners by combining a significantly higher number of nodes with a lower initial outlay and running costs, along with the gains in transaction speed. 3. Anyone can mine. This is the Spark ethos of Bitcoin. This has 2 benefits. It lowers the entrance barrier for mining and increases security and decentralization. 4. Implementing a smart contract layer seamlessly integrated with the Bitcoin Spark network. A multi-layer system would enable the development of applications in various programming languages while ensuring that everything is finalized on the primary network. An internal blockchain explorer would be needed for this until a third party could also come up with a solution. Not long after the mainnet launch, third-party developers will have access to GitHub. Let's now examine the method by which Bitcoin Spark miners will receive their rewards. Users of Bitcoin Spark can participate in the network and earn prizes. Unlike old Bitcoin, which just require them to solve computer riddles, they must perform 2 things. 1. Stake their tokens. As a kind of network stake, users must retain and lock up a portion of their Bitcoin Spark tokens. This provides processing power in a manner akin to other proof-of-stake cryptocurrencies. Users must also provide the network with the computing power of their computers. Other users that demand more processing power for jobs requiring a lot of CPU or GPU use this power. The amount of a user's stake and the quantity of processing effort they do to the network are then combined to determine rewards. But the relationship between stake and rewards is not as straightforward as it seems. Your benefits will increase if you stake more money or put in more effort. It isn't exactly proportionate, though. Those who prioritize more processing work are rewarded more than those who merely have a larger stake because of the way the awards are set up. An individual can only supply an estimated 5 teraflops of processing power at a time before using more capacity as materially boost their earnings. These reward computations could alter over time based on a number of variables, including the network's overall processing capacity, client demand for the remaining mining incentives, and the total quantity of Bitcoin Spark tokens staked in the network. Perhaps you're wondering how miners are able to charge for their power. They accomplish this by utilizing a unique program that works in a virtual environment. The software is designed to just utilize a specific percentage of the device's resources, so mining won't consume the entire amount of power. The software won't access other things like your phone features or personnel files, but it could require some higher level permissions to manage resources efficiently. In summary, the Bitcoin Spark network allows users to earn rewards by staking their tokens and contributing processing power to the network, so overcoming the constraints of Bitcoin with regard to scalability, transaction speed, high fees, and lack of support for smart contracts. That's the short intro of this platform. Their pre-sale will start in a few times, so make sure to follow them on Twitter and Telegram. For latest videos related to cryptocurrency, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.